It's time for a Play-Doh summer beach party. Let's make some surfboards. Wow, this one's for you. Hands! Let's make some You can make a big one like this, or a small one like this. My favorite part is making the moat. It's so much fun to make sandcastles at the beach. Let's make some ice cream. 1 scoop, 2 scoops, 3 scoops, yummy ice cream. Hands. Let's make an ice cream cone. Fill it up. Sprinkle on some chocolate chips. A cherry on top. Hands. Let's make a beach ball. Throw it. The beach ball goes. Here comes the dog. He likes to play fetch, and he likes to eat ice cream. All right, let's make some more ice cream. 1 scoop, 2 scoops, 3 scoops. Yummy ice cream. Hands. Let's make a big sundae. Extra whipped cream and a cherry on top. Hands. Let's make a flamingo. Pink, yellow, green. What color do you want? All right. It's time to put everything together. We have our castles, we have our surfboards, we have our ice cream cones, and we have our beach ball. Oh, and don't forget the cherries. It's a beautiful day at the beach. The sun is shining, the birds are tweeting, and the ice cream is melting. Yippee! I had so much fun at the beach today. I hope you did too. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to join us next time for another fun-filled Play-Doh adventure. Hi there! Welcome to NYC. Get ready for an exciting Play-Doh adventure. Here's the famous Statue of Liberty. She's made of Play-Doh, and she's supersized. Can you see her torch? It's right here. Wow. Let's take a closer look. There it is. The Statue of Liberty's torch is so tiny. And look at her crown. This is what it looks like up close. Hi there. Now, let's take a big spin around Liberty Island. Look at that huge skyscraper. It's One World Trade Center. Wow. Let's go even higher. Look at this amazing view from the top of One World Trade Center. You can see all of New York City from here. Isn't that neat? Next, we're going to Times Square. Look at those bright lights. Let's get a little closer. Times Square lights. Honk. All the cars and cabs are stuck in traffic. Look at those big buildings. They're right in the way. Oh, look at that taxi. It's made of Play-Doh. There's a bus. Here comes another car. Busy traffic. Honk. And another one. There's lots of traffic in New York City. The best part is those beautiful skyscraper buildings. Look at that one, so tall. And this one. Wow, they're all so tall. Let's take a ride on the subway. We'll make lots of new friends along the way. Here comes a train. Choo-choo! We're going to build a subway station. The subway train is going into the station. And now we're going to build some escalators. Here we go. Up! Now we're going to Central Park. Look at that beautiful fountain. Next, we'll take a horse-drawn carriage ride all around Central Park. Clip-clop! There's a hot dog stand. Ooh! Let's get a closer look. And there's a carousel. Look at that. I love the bright colors. It's so pretty. And here's a man playing a saxophone. He's really good. And here's a woman dancing. She's really good, too. Now, let's take a ride on the carousel. Whoa! I'm a little dizzy. That was fun. Next, we're off to see the Empire State Building. Look at that beautiful view from the observation deck. You can see all of New York City from here. It's amazing. And here's a really cool airplane. Zoom. Now we're taking a walk down 5th Avenue. There's lots of great food here. Pizza, hot dogs, pretzels, and ice cream. Yummy! Now we're going to build a huge skyscraper. This one will be extra super tall. Look at that. And finally, we're going to see the most spectacular fireworks display over the entire New York City skyline. Happy 4th of July. All the Play-Doh vehicles are celebrating to honk honk, beep beep beep. Here come the fireworks. Wow, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Happy 4th of July! Hi there, welcome to my channel. It's winter here on the Play-Doh channel and we're gonna have some winter fun. Let's build a snowman. We're gonna make an ice castle and we're gonna go sledding and skating. This is Play-Doh Winter Wonderland. It's so cold outside that all of the Play-Doh is frozen. So let's use our imagination and pretend that we can play with it just like magic. Zooming in on these Play-Doh snowflakes, we can see that they're made up of thousands of tiny little pieces that all stick together. And look how sparkly they are. They almost look real. All of the Play-Doh kids are coming out to enjoy the beautiful day. Look at this cute little guy in his striped sweater. And here comes a family of ducks. They're going ice skating on the frozen pond. The dad duck is even wearing a little scarf. How sweet is that? And now it's time to go sledding. Whoa! The kids are racing down the big snow-covered hills on their colorful sleds. 1, 2, 3, let's go. They're having so much fun. Look how happy they are! And here, as a group of Play-Doh animals that are also having a great time skating on the ice. Look at that, penguin. He's doing a little dance. A group of polar bears are skating by in a line. They look so regal. And there's even a cute little polar bear cub skating in the middle of the pack. We're having so much fun in the winter wonderland. I love skating and making snowmen and building snow forts and going sledding. How about you? What's your favorite part of winter? It's getting dark now and all of the Play-Doh characters are gathering around the ice castle for a spectacular fireworks show. Isn't it beautiful? All of the ice sparkles and twinkles in the light. And look at the happy faces. They're having so much fun. They're waving to you. Bye. Welcome to the Play-Doh Mega Mansion in Malibu. Wow, what a beautiful day in Malibu. The sun is shining, the birds are tweeting, and the waves are crashing. And today, we're going on a magical tour of the one and only Play-Doh Mega Mansion. I'm your guide. So let's go ahead and make some memories. And here we are, the front entrance of the Play-Doh Mega Mansion. Look how extravagant it is. It's made of colorful Play-Doh, and there's a huge chandelier above the door with more Play-Doh dripping down the sides. Let's go open the door and step inside. And this is the first floor of the mansion. Look to your left. What do we have? A massive 10-car Play-Doh garage. Wow. And all of the cars are made of shiny There's a red convertible, a blue coupe, a yellow taxi, and even a monster truck. And look how huge the garage is. There's room for all of your Play-Doh cars. And if we go straight ahead, we have the most amazing Play-Doh kitchen you've ever seen. There are Play-Doh fruits and vegetables all over the counter and cupboards. And look, there's a Play-Doh oven, a Play-Doh refrigerator, and even a Play-Doh dishwasher. And if we look up, there's Play-Doh dripping from the ceiling like colorful icing on a giant cupcake. And if we go this way, we have the luxury Play-Doh bathroom. Look inside the bathtub. There's a rubber ducky and some Play-Doh bubbles. And what's that on the counter? A Play-Doh beauty set and a giant bottle of Play-Doh shampoo. And now it's time to head upstairs because there's so much more to see. And look out the window. Isn't the view amazing? We're on top of the Malibu hills and we can see the ocean. And this is the giant Play-Doh bedroom. Look how big it is. There are Play-Doh bricks everywhere. And look out the window. There's the most amazing view of the Malibu hills. Well, we hope you enjoyed the tour of the Play-Doh Mega Mansion. Be sure to come back soon for another fun-filled adventure. Bye for now. Welcome to my channel. Let's pretend we're going to a Play-Doh space station. We're gonna use our imagination and have fun. Our adventure begins at NASA's Kennedy Space Center in Florida. Can you see the big rocket? It's made entirely out of Play-Doh. And inside the rocket are 4 Play-Doh people. They're gonna put on their space suits! This one's pink. This one's purple. This one's blue. And this one's orange. They look so cute. They buckle up their helmets and get ready for blast-off. Now we're gonna help them launch the rocket. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. The rocket takes off into the sky, leaving a colorful plume of Play-Doh in its wake. Look at the little stars and planets made out of Play-Doh. They're so cute. The rocket lands on the moon and the Play-Doh people are gone. Nay, hop out and take a look around. Look at that big crater. They're gonna jump and play in it. The astronauts leave footprints in the Play-Doh as they explore around the moon. Look! They found a whole bunch of Play-Doh space rocks. They're gonna collect some and take them back to Earth. Now let's go to a giant Play-Doh space station. It's so big and there's so much to explore. Look at those giant solar panels. They're gonna spin around and make the station go whoosh, whoosh. Inside the station is a funhouse with a slide made out of the Play-Doh astronauts are gonna have a blast sliding down. They're gonna play and explore all over the station. Look at that big Play-Doh planet. It's so much fun up here in space. But now it's time to head home. The Play-Doh astronauts say goodbye to the space station and get into their rocket ship. 3, 2, 1. Blast off. The rocket flies through the stars and back to Earth. The Play-Doh people wave as they fly by the moon. Now they're back at the Kennedy Space Center. They open the hatch and climb out of the rocket. They take off their spacesuits and look at all the Play-Doh rocks they brought back from the moon. Their adventure is over, but they'll never forget their trip to the Play-Doh space station. This has been a story about sharing and caring. If you like this story, give it a thumbs up and share with your friends.